Okay, so I've been seeing a lot of this was around, most of it was surrounding the One Chance This Is Our Moment song. And I had to see for myself, was it that bad? Because the comments are saying it was even worse than that. Now I know I'm not the audience for Camp Rock 3, really, but as someone that really enjoyed Camp Rock 1 and 2, I just wanted to see what was happening. Now, in terms of singing and dancing, the singing was really weird. Most of the songs were really auto tuned, and the ones that weren't, when you listen to them, you're just like, something's wrong. The dancing was really bad. Most of these people could not dance apart from Kali. Yeah. The acting was solid except Demi Lovato. There's a point where we get a cameo from Demi Lovato and she's so stiff. I don't know if it's filler, I don't know if she's exhausted, but she's so stiff. It was giving a TB movie.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, so Camp Rock 3, let's talk about it. So welcome to the channel. Hi, it's Tuesday. My name is Elsie. I rarely post on Tuesdays. So Camp Rock 3, we meet Sage, who is our main character. She's supposed to be the mage. We meet Desi, we meet Cliff, who plays the drums. We meet Rosie, who is the cello player, and then we meet Fletcher. So the main girl of this movie is called Maddie, and I can appreciate that, they made her an influencer. So she's called Buddy Maddie 09, and she came with her backup dancers, the Buddy Maddies. Now, for someone who is supposed to be wildly successful on the internet for dancing, the dancing was not great. The whole reason why we have Camp Rock 3 is because the Connect 3, the Jonas Brothers, have lost their mojo. They've lost their touch. They're no longer connected. In fact, dare I say, they're disconnected. So what they need is an opening act. And instead of starting like for local talent on like the internet, as one would assume grown men would do, they decide no, and they decide, let's audition kids who are at Camp Rock and they'll be our final act. The thing is, I'm not sure about the age range of these kids, but to me they looked 15, 16, and that's a bit too young to be touring with adults. But I don't know how the music industry works especially in the USA. I don't know, maybe it's normal. For me personally, that was a bit odd. That's another question. Like, I think, were the songs good? No, they weren't good, but there were many. So we got quantity over quality. So good on them for that. Okay, so Michi's mom runs camp now. Yay. Connect 3 pulls up. They introduce themselves to the campers. We get song number 1 that I'm going to call the one shot number. It was okay, it was fine. Fletch gets dropped off by the sheriff because you have to establish that he's a bad boy. He bumps into Sage. We get that little meet cute moment. Very good. Okay. So then challenge 1 comes. They have to sing Connect 3's biggest hit. Sage needs a room to practice. She runs into Maddie and her buddies who are practicing. They get their moment, that whole mean girl thing versus a main character. Okay, yeah. She can't find a room. She tries asking her brother for a room. No, they're not on good terms. Why? Sage went to, I think it's called Athens. It's a music, I guess, school, and left Daisy behind, but they were in a band. Feels betrayed. So we get song 2 turn on the radio, and my god, I think out of the entire cast, Rosie's voice was amazing. Like, the autotune was really, really, really heavy here. So the guy from Zombies makes an appearance.
Do it like the zombies do. Brush your face when you wake up. Comb your hair, do your makeup. Sleep at night, don't stay up. Do it like the zombies do.
Is teaching the campus how to write music. It's a songwriting class and everyone has to pair up. We get a very cute moment where he sings a song about her. So after the whole Fletch sings a song about Sage, Sage and Callie go for debrief, right? They're talking about it. Sage has butterflies, but no, she's here for a competition. She doesn't have time. And at this point, all I'm looking at are those shoes on the bed? Guys, those shoes were outside and now they're on the bed. Okay, so now it's time for challenge 2, star power. So this is a part of Camp Rock where you have to grab a mic and keep up. Most of them cannot keep up, especially Maddie's buddies. And thank God they didn't go past this stage, because if they did, Disney would be lying to you and me, because these people could not dance. How Daisy made it? Honestly, it's a miracle, because Daisy could not dance to save his life. And that's what luck tells him. At some point, Daisy for some personal dance practices, and it's cute because now we have this other couple whose feelings are starting to blossom, right? Yeah, very cute. So Maddie and her buddies feel like the final 5 took their spots, so they decide to give them a style consult. They decide to bedazzle and do arts and crafts on their Cliff and Rosie, it's their instruments. For Cliff it was his drumsticks, for Rosie it was her cello. I felt like, yeah, the odds were really high for Rosie and Rosie and Cliff. Today they didn't give us a food fight, no, they gave us an arts and craft fight. So there's a lot of paint being thrown, lots of materials being thrown. The final five hear someone, they decide to run, leaving Maddie and her buddies. So as they're there, Callie and Mitch's mom walk in. Okay, so challenge 3 is the tour bus survival, and Madison, like I said, still has a lot of energy. So her plan for this time, she's going to record them during this challenge, and then she'll post it, and then she'll pretend like one of them did it. So that, I guess, they disqualify, if not one, all of them. Now, luckily for Madison, Fletcher has a phone. Did I forget to mention there was a phone ban? You are not supposed to have your phone present with you. But Fletcher, I guess during orientation, was not checked, and he decided, well, might as well keep my phone. They have mentioned the no phone thing several a times. He could have come clean. He does not, for whatever reason. He tells Sage they bond over that little secret, but in true Disney fashion, the video is posted. They get called to Mitch's mom's office. When they're there, Sage throws Fletch under the bus. How everyone is shocked, not really. She's very, I'm here for the music, I'm going to do it type of energy. By the end of challenge 3, we're already up to song number 8, right? Luckily, they don't drag the whole Fletch and Sage thing. They talk about it. He's okay with it. They find out that Madison is the one that leaked it. They trace it back to her. First, she's not like suspended from the camp program or like sent back home. She's just still there. Everything is okay. It's time for the final jam. Final jam. Let's run through this quickly. Cliff's performance is okay, but he's not going to win. Rosie, the beginning was really good. The ending part confused me with her performance. Daisy still can't dance. Halle carried that entire performance. The auto tune was still very strong with this performance as well. Fletch, yeah, he played the guitar. He opened his eyes. I guess well done. Sage chases away the band, and I know we're in for a speech. So she goes on this journey where she feels like she doesn't really want to win anymore, and like the other four deserve it, and I don't think at this point any of them do, but she feels like the other four deserve it more than her, and her performance is not going to be about winning. It's just going to be about enjoying the music. Daisy gets onto stage, starts playing the piano. Cliff starts playing the drums. Rose is playing her cello. Fletch is playing the guitar. It's like, okay, lemonade mouth. If we're doing a song count, it's song number, I guess, 14. She's singing her heart out. They're playing as a band. It's very much giving lemonade mouth nachos. Yeah, meanwhile, at the judges' tables, the Connect 3 cannot decide. They're like, what are we supposed to do? It was supposed to only pick one. No, at this point, they've decided they want to be a band. You might as well choose them as a band. So we get 5 minutes of this back and forth of, oh my god, who do we choose? Oh my god, we can't really choose any. They're really so great. We don't want to make any of them feel bad. Then we get the cameo we've all been waiting for. She's in a leather jacket. She looks really good. We get the worst line deliveries I have ever seen. She's stiff. Maybe it's filler, I don't know, but she's very stiff. She's smiling a lot. It's kind of scary.
Bring me down. Hand clapping, hip shaking, heart breaking. There's no faking what you feel when you're right at home. Yeah, music.
The band is going on tour with Connect 3, and you know we're getting Camp Rock 4. So maybe TikTok exaggerated a bit. It's not bad, but it's not great. And it's also not good. So it's clip of that one song. Yeah, that song was really horrible, even when you watch it in the show. But the story is not bad. The acting is okay. So I guess 2.5 out of 5 Mia. That's the end of the review. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. We are at 20 subscribers.
Yeah, boy.
Check out the rest of my playlist. The microwave is still beeping. And then check out my other playlist where I'm talking about fairy tales. And I've already talked about Cinderella 1997, which is in my playlist. The Wi-Fi dropped for 2 seconds, which is over here. And then don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.